Barcelona fans should be happy with this result and proud of their team today. I know some of you say, oh, it's just Elche that they played. Oh, you're making a big deal out of Elche. But just take a look at the circumstances coming into this game. Barcelona were without their best player and the best midfielder in the world, in Pedri. They have been without Rafinha. Rafinha that could have won the Ballon d'Or last season. They are without him again. They are without their best goalkeeper, Joan Garcia, and arguably the best goalkeeper in La Liga up until he got injured. So without these players, they have now played Elche, recovering from that El Clasico loss and gotten a 3-1 win. This game should have been won more than 3-1. Rashford missed chances. Fermin missed chances as usual. Yamal missed like 2 chances. Please, like the video, subscribe, and share. That's the only way you can support me and this channel for absolutely free. To do all that right now, continue enjoying the video. So the chance creation was there. If you looked at that midfield today, you see that there was a hole. Casado, no hate to you, no disrespect to you, but nobody can fill the shoes of Pedri. Nobody can even recreate what Pedri does. And I'm not even saying Casado should recreate it, but at least he could have done more today. I mean, for God's sake, Elche had more possession than Barcelona and Barcelona were at home. Where does that happen? That Barca has less possession than a team like Elche. That's a very disgraceful start. And if you look at how Barcelona are considered today, it is the same thing. Barcelona fans, all your goals are just like deja vu, watching the same thing over and over again. And anybody that is blaming Araujo for that goal, honestly, I question your ball knowledge. Araujo limited that striker because there was an easy cross for him. If Araujo had overcommitted, the pass would have gone to the other player and it would have been a tap-in. That was a very good finish from Fermin. It was a very low percentage XG, I'm very sure. It was just a very good finish from him. And then again, you question, why is it that at the end of halftime, the high line is still there? It's the same thing that happened against PSG. In this moment of the game, you should have told your players that, try and drop less. Let's go into halftime with a clean sheet. You understand? I cannot remember the last time Barca actually kept a clean sheet. I genuinely can't remember. But with all these circumstances, Barcelona still came out with a W. That's the main thing. Closing that gap against Real Madrid, it was 8 points coming into this game. Anything less than 3 points, the gap is opening more and more. Some Barca fans are saying, oh, Real Madrid, they closed a 7-point gap. We closed this one that last season. I'm telling you, this is not Ancelotti's Madrid. Alonso's Madrid is actually very good. Mbappe has found his feet. So you have to close the gap and just fight and get you on 3 points before your players come back. So this is an incredible win by Barca, in my own opinion. And in my opinion, you should buy your jersey from the Adidas Steak store. Go to our WhatsApp store with this number above and buy it Barcelona, home away, or third kit, or any jersey at all right now. Delivery is worldwide. Go and shop immediately. So this was very, very good 3 points for me. There are still things, yes, this is not a Barcelona performance. This is not up to Barcelona standard. I will not deny that. It is 100% factual. It is 100% visible. There are still things that Hansi Flick has to improve. Yes, 1000%, I agree with you if you have that opinion. But then, these 3 points were the most important thing. They were the most important thing today. If you look at Rashford, although he even scored today, he was very wasteful. He didn't have a great performance today, Rashford, but he still got the goal, and that was the second goal in La Liga. I've said it before, that at the end of this season, we'll look at Marcus Rashford as one of the best investments by Barcelona. He didn't have a great game today. He was very wasteful with chances, but he still got a goal. When Barca signed Rashford, I'm telling you, they did not sign him thinking of him as a starter. They didn't think you have started this many games at this point in the season. He was supposed to be, okay, come off the bench for Rafinha or start some games in Champions League and be a rotation player at very best. He has come in now and he has had to be the main man. He has one of the most, in fact, the most consistent player in attack. 11 goal contributions so far this season. I think in about 12 or 13 games, something like that. So Barcelona fans should be very happy with Rashford. I'm sure that the Barca board right now is looking at this and is exceeding their expectations. He has been there for them game by game. Arguably their most consistent attacker this season. And I know, yes, Rafinha, Yamal, all of them, Lewandowski have been injured. But think of it. Rafinha injured for this long and Rashford was not there at all. He was not present. Where will you guys have been? Waiting now for suffer for the hands of Ferran on left wing. Even Ferran has gotten injured at one point. So this was a very wise market move by Barcelona. That's why I say when Barca is broke, they know how to do good business. This was a very, very intelligent move for Barcelona and it's really paying them dividends. He has gotten a second goal in La Liga and he keeps pushing. I will never stop singing the praises of a player like Fermin Lopez. I said it, and I'll say it again. This is one of the most talented young midfielders in the world, Fermin Lopez. Thank God Chelsea did not get this guy. I will keep saying thank God Chelsea did not get Fermin Lopez. 2 assists for him again today. Dynamite player. In 66 minutes on the pitch, 2 assists for him. That Barca press, you see that he's the most integral piece in the Barca press. He presses from the front. Look at the 2 assists today. Put it on a plate for Fermin. And I think then he gave a beautiful pass to Rashford, who then took it well and finishes with his left foot. What a finish by Rashford, by the way. Unbelievable finish. But this is what Fermin Lopez does. And I think Barcelona's best midfield will be De Jong, Pedri, and Fermin Lopez. Because he's showing that he's pressing, his technical ability. I mean, this guy, he's a hybrid of the traditional Spanish players and somewhat an English rock and roll player. Like, somehow like a Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know. He has that brute force, that power, that pace. He's very fast, very strong, agile, but still has that technical class of his traditional Spanish player. I mean, this guy is absolutely amazing. I love Fermin Lopez. I love him as a football player. And I think the Barcelona backline has to improve. Also, Balde, very good assist from him from that first goal. When this boy plays consistently, I told you guys, on that left wing, he's like Barcelona's most important player. Last season, you see that Rafinha inverted most of the time, and then Balde will occupy that position. And we saw that again today. But Omo, you cannot replace a player like Pedri. The presence of Pedri the absence of Pedri was felt today. Hey! So like there was a hole in the midfield. In possession and out of possession. Barcelona at times did not know what to do with the possession that they had. Pedri was not there to control things and orchestrate things. And out of possession, Pedri is very good defensively. That's what people don't know. You think he's just one playmaker, passer, all those kind of things. No. Out of possession, he's very important for Barca. That is why at one point, Barca's midfield was just like highway. They were just bypassing it. Nobody was there to stop them or give them a little bit of, opposition. So more Pedri is really missed. And Barca will miss him for about 4 to 5 games or 3 games there about. Very tough. Because Cassava cannot even, I'm not even hating on Cassava or even expecting him to do, but who can even feel the shoes of Pedri, for God's sake? This is a ridiculous midfielder. Ha! Barca, this Pedri loss, I think out of all your players that have gotten injured so far, this is the one that will hurt you the most. Too. This is the one that will hurt you the most. Because what I saw today, the fact that Barca could have less possession in the game of football against Elche, you know that Pedri, the job he does to this team, it has been really felt. And maybe sometimes it's good for him to go injured so that some Barca fans will know what you have. This is the best midfielder in the world, and there's no team in the world that will not miss not having Pedri on the pitch. And Lamine Yamal. You people know that I don't like talking about Lamine Yamal's personal life, but street has it. The word on the street is that Lamine Yamal, after leaving this babe, has now scored. Look, Lamine Yamal still doesn't look 100%. It doesn't look like he has fully recovered from that stuff that he's going through. Lamine Yamal last season, I didn't praise him because of his goals or the type of goals that he scored. No. It was because of what he was doing on the wings. The way he was destroying people, embarrassing people. You could not hold Lamine Yamal. He would dribble you. And I've not seen that in a while this season. I'll be very honest. So I still feel that strength and agility has not yet come back 100%. I strongly believe that. And obviously it's a joke of the babe thing there and that. But if that will help him focus more on whatever, I genuinely don't care. I just want to see Yamal at his best. I just want to see Yamal at his best again because this is not the best of Yamal. I know that he scored today, but this is not the best of Yamal. Let's be very honest. We know what the best of Yamal looks like. This is a box office player. A player that gets people off their pitch. Or never because of his goals. I mean, if it was about goals, then his 9 league goals that have never let him enter the Ballon d'Or now. He had never been in the Ballon d'Or this. It was because of what he did to people when they watched him. The way he brought the blood pressure up. The way he made people get off their seats. That's what Lamine Yamal was about. So he needs to get back to that level. And I think it might be a gradual process. I don't know if this thing that is worrying him will go very soon, but he needs to, get better. So very good game for Barcelona, very good win for them. Next game is I think against Club Brugge in the Champions League, and I think Lewandowski should be fit enough to start that one. Kubasi will definitely start that game. I don't know if there's anything that this guy can do in midfield. Maybe Eric Garcia in midfield. Try that out over Casado. I think Eric Garcia will be more of a presence in midfield. I know it's a crazy idea, but try it out genuinely because Casado just looked like a passenger in that midfield. He didn't look like he was doing anything at all. So very, very good win for Barca and good 3 points for them. And the performance was not Barca standards, or not the best of Barca, but then at this point, I just think that the 3 points are very important. With the way your squad has been depleted, injury after injury after injury, this player will come back, this one will go, this one will come back, this one will go. Just start getting your 3 points, then eventually you build and build. I've told people, this season, you have not seen still the best of Barca. The main Barca front line, I don't think they have played one game this season. That is Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Yamal. I've not seen that traditional Barca, front line that won the treble last season for them, the domestic treble, and was so great last season. We have not seen a fully fit Barca squad. This player will come in, that one will go out. So that's why right now, they just focus on getting their 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. Just keep up in Madrid. Just fight and keep up in Madrid. The performances may not be up to that level, but slowly to build up. Because having this level of injuries, which squad do not suffer in the world? So right now, Barca should just focus on getting wins, getting these 3 points, getting wins, getting 3 points. Honestly, the performances will get better eventually when all these players come back. Your squad is really suffering from an injury crisis right now. I mean, you are without your best midfielder, the best midfielder in the world, in my opinion, and your best player this season. You are out without Rafinha, who was, over 60 goal contributions last season. You're without Lewandowski, who was competing for the Golden Boot at one point last season. You're without Joan Garcia, who had a beautiful start to the season, best goalkeeper in La Liga when he was playing. Look at the players that they are without. Even Lamine is just coming back. He's not 100% fit. All these players have gotten injured at one point or the other. So right now, just get your wins and be happy with your wins. Even Fermin that is performing now, he was injured at some point. So these wins should just be coming in for Barca. They have to keep up in Madrid. That's just the main thing. So thank you very much for watching the video. Do make sure you like the video, subscribe and share. And turn on the post notification bell so that I know whenever I post on this channel. All those are for free. So do it right now and support the Adicast Takes channel. Thank you. Adicast Takes is out. Peace out.